Congratulations to the class of 2021. You have been a memorable class, both for your talents and for what you have had to endure over the last several years. It's been a remarkable 5 years for you, but particularly the last 18 months have been something that none of us will ever forget. And I have no doubt that our success has been your success, and it's been the success of intestinal fortitude, good cheer, camaraderie, perseverance, and also science and just plain old caring. You've taken care of our patients through the pandemic and through what can only be described as a national political and social period of unrest, and you've also taken remarkable care of each other. And I'm going to name you by name right now: Jacquelyn Dunahoe Holt, Andy Hulet, Mark Kohn, Kacy Peak, Megan Terle, Greg Walker, Aditya Yerrapragada, and Jimmy Jew. You've all become, in my opinion, successful fifth-year residents who are now able to go and practice independently. Nevertheless, I wish you the best on your future endeavors during your fellowship in the upcoming year, and then also during your subsequent careers. It has been a great pleasure of mine to get to know you all over the past 5 years, or 6 years in some cases. And my only request is that you have, I guess I have two requests: that you have great careers, 3 requests, great personal lives, and that you continue to keep in touch with me and let me know how you're doing over time. So congratulations again, and I'm looking forward to great careers from all 8 of you. Best of luck.
This is a message to the class of 2021, University of Washington Orthopedic Surgery Residency Program. Kacy, Megan, Jackie, Jimmy, Greg, Aditya, Andy, Mark. Congratulations. We're all so very proud of you. I know this isn't the usual graduation ceremony where we could gather and really pay tribute to all of the work that you guys have put in over the last 5 years, to really talk about the growth that you've demonstrated since arriving at this program and starting this 5-year journey. But it's still such a tremendous accomplishment, and I want to let you all know how proud we are of you. And I feel like myself, having started as junior faculty when you were interns, that we both have just grown so much and become different people, professionally and personally over these 5 years. And I just want to thank you all for sharing that time with me and the faculty and all the staff and everyone who have just grown to appreciate all of you now competent and accomplished physician surgeons. So congratulations. We're looking forward to seeing what great things you do in fellowship and beyond. And know that you have a family here in Seattle at the University of Washington forevermore. And good luck. Congratulations.
We're going to talk about Jacquelyn Dunahoe. And it is a real honor and a personal pleasure for me to have the opportunity to share a few words about Dr. Jacquelyn Dunahoe in celebration of her graduation from residency. I first got to know Jackie when she rotated on our trauma service 6 years ago. She impressed me then and has only continued to surpass all expectations for the past 5 years as a resident here. As I wrote about her 6 years ago, she's an absolute pleasure to work with, an active learner who's always engaged, prepared, and goes the extra mile. Jackie, you've only gotten better and better since then. Your commitment to patient care is evident always. Your role as administrative chief, you've shown your commitment to your colleagues, your passion for education, your willingness to help others, and your strong interest in systems improvement. You stepped up as night float on that first rotation, knowing how tough it would be, beginning of the year, busy trauma time, junior residents, but you did it, and you did a fantastic job embracing the challenge, educating, caring for patients, and making sure that everything ran safe and smoothly. So I'm especially thankful to you for that. You are thoughtful, critical, capable, and compassionate. You're technically excellent. Thank you for letting me and all of us be part of your education. It's been a true privilege. Congratulations on a tremendous job, and I have no doubt that you'll continue to impress as you move on to your adult reconstruction and trauma fellowships. Thank you for all of your hard work, your dedication, your commitment, and your friendship. The field of orthopedic surgery is much better with you in our ranks. And to the rest of the graduating residents, congratulations to you all as well. You have all shown tremendous dedication, passion, and skill. I am truly sorry that we cannot all be together to celebrate this huge achievement. I wish you all the very best in your fellowships, and I know we will hear about all of your great accomplishments in the future. And to all of the residents, a sincere thank you. This has been an incredibly challenging year, and to a person, you have worked extremely hard, continued to learn, and most importantly, taking great care of the patients. Thank you, and congratulations, everyone.
My name is Daphne Beingessner, and I'm one of the trauma surgeons at Harborview Medical Center. It's my very great pleasure and honor to pay tribute to Andy Hulet. I've enjoyed getting to know Andy over the years, and most especially this past year as a chief resident. We've spent many hours together in the operating room. In addition to all of our many discussions about orthopedics, it's been so interesting learning about his family and his kids and his background on the farm, travels, and his artistic talents and endeavors, which really are immense and impressive. He's the embodiment of a Renaissance man in every sense of the term, and just when I thought that I knew most things about Andy, I came upon him speaking fluent Spanish to one of my patients. He's impressive, to say the least. If I was asked to give one word that describes Andy, many positive attributes would come to mind, including caring, humble, compassionate, technically excellent, kind, personable, responsible, and mature. But what I think would really jump to mind is integrity. Medicine as a career is challenging, and all of us have difficult days or times when things perhaps could have gone better. And those are the times when I've really seen Andy's true character shine through. He never blames other people on a bad day. He always learns and is trustworthy. He's humbly communicative, and he wants to be better, all in the best interest, not of himself or of his ego, but of the patients he's caring for and of his colleagues. He's grown up and responsible, and that's a unique characteristic. And it was a joy every day to work with somebody like Andy. His future patients and colleagues will be fortunate to have him on their team. I'd certainly send anyone in my family to Andy, and I would go to see him myself for any orthopedic problem. Integrity is one of the many attributes that not only make him an excellent surgeon, but an excellent person. Next year, Andy and his wife Krista and their 4 boys, David, Lucas, Quinn, and Emmett, will be moving to Boston, where Andy will be completing the Harvard Hand and Upper Extremity Fellowship. They're certainly lucky to have Andy as a fellow, and I certainly wish him all the very best for not just his fellowship year, but the many years to come for what will be a great career. Congratulations, Andy.
Mark, when I was told that you would ask me to record a video tribute to you, first thing I thought was, you know what, Mark deserves the best. I gotta do this right. So I booked the first flight I could out to Las Vegas, and here I am in 120-degree Fahrenheit weather, literally risking my life in order to do this. But I'm pleased to do so. I'm honored that you would ask me. I remember when we first met, when you were visiting Sub-I, how impressed I was by your intelligence, by your work ethic, by your ambition. In the 4 weeks you spent with us, you were successful in publishing an article. Mark's a good guy. I think he deserves a chance. So I was really pleased to see you join our team. And over the last 5 years, I'm really proud of the development that you've made as a surgeon. I think you're very talented. I think you're incredibly responsible, very thoughtful surgeon. I would trust you with my family, which I think is the greatest compliment that an attending can give to a graduating R5, and I mean it. You've matched to an excellent fellowship. Enjoy that year. It's incredibly important. You've accomplished a tremendous amount over the last 5 years. And certainly the amount of sacrifice and dedication required to get to this point is remarkable. So I hope you have a chance this evening to reflect on that. but certainly I give you my strongest congratulations to you and your colleagues, to your family. This is definitely a team effort. I know no one does it alone. I think you're going to be successful regardless of what career you choose, and I'm excited to enter the next phase of our friendship now as colleagues. So once again, Mark, congratulations, enjoy your evening, and I wish you best in your future career.
This is bittersweet and a bummer in that we can't be doing this in person. Graduation is a really special time because it's a closing of a big chapter in your guys' lives, and one that's hard for us because we get to spend such a special 5 years with each one of you, and then all of a sudden it's like goodbye and on to the next class. And so to be doing this over video, I think is particularly challenging, but I'm grateful for the opportunity, Kacy, to honor you with a few words here. And again, wish that I could do this in person, and wish that I could do this for each one of you. And I just wanted to say congratulations. The 5 years of residency is very, very hard 5 years, and so I'd like to acknowledge the hard work that each one of you guys have given to us, taking care of our patients, learning how to be a doctor, learning how to be a surgeon, and here you are at the end of it, and I think all of those goals have been accomplished with effectiveness and some degree of grace. But I'd like to go down a little bit of a memory lane with Dr. Peak here. This has been 5 years of really growth and excellence, and you've done it with grit and determination. Evident as an intern, and really just every year stronger and better, and seeing you at the end of this year has really been a true pleasure. What's more impressive, though, is that you've done this with a family, with a growing family, with two young children, and haven't really missed a beat at work, and that's an incredible accomplishment that really deserves acknowledgement. And so I think that for you to be an incredible resident physician, surgeon, and mother with a growing family is something that we really need to congratulate you for. The University of Colorado is going to be very, very lucky to have you. Your surgical skills, your care for patients, hopefully they're prepared for a few things. Number one would be the black cloud that you seem to carry with you when it comes to call stuff. I remember a handful of black cloud days with you. Luckily, by the time night float came around for you, the black cloud had subsided a bit, but I do recall doing my first and hopefully only ever 4-quarter amputation in the middle of the night, thanks to you. So hopefully they're prepared for your black cloud. Secondly, I hope that they're prepared for your tenacity and your directness. This is something that I think is a very strong and beneficial part of your personality, but boy, they better be ready for you, because when you come at these problems very directly. So they're going to benefit from that. I know that you're going to get the job done. You elevate those who are around you to be better. I think you'd make a wonderful academic surgeon, and I hope that we can have you back here at the University of Washington. Again, congratulations, and go out there and get them.
Hi, Megan. In normal circumstances, I would be sending you off in our traditional dinner at the Columbia Tower, but there's nothing usual about this, which is a great segue, because there's nothing usual about you as a person or as a doctor, in a good way. I think we become true doctors, interesting doctors, doctors who are fulfilled but yet care when our persona and our professional life intersect and feed off one another. And I think that truly happens when our passions, our values, our valor intersect the mechanics of our jobs. And in the past months, in the past years, I've seen you always show up, work so hard, but also protect your peers, advocate for your peers, and take incredible care of your patients. And I've seen you rise up to the challenge, and rise up to the challenge even when times were hard for you. So I have one regret, is to not have had more time to work with you, but I've had the incredible chance to see you grow so much. I love your convictions, I love your passion, I love that you be confident, yet know that as a surgeon, we always should stay humble. I love your surgical planning, I love your hands, and I love your taste in music. So I hereby pledge that I will play Bonnie Tyler in my OR on a regular basis in your honor. So Megan, thank you for choosing me to send you off. I feel very honored. You're a great person, a great doc, and a great surgeon, and I look very much forward to following your career. So don't be a stranger.
Dear Greg, it is a great honor that you chose me to introduce you for your graduation from our residency. I wish you and Taylor and all of your family the best in Sacramento while you complete your foot and ankle fellowship, and of course beyond during your career. I've enjoyed all the time I've had the good fortune of spending with you. You're bright, you're an incredibly skilled and compassionate surgeon, and I have no doubt that your patients are going to be incredibly lucky to have you taking care of them over the course of your career. I'd also add that you're going to be an excellent orthopedic surgeon, not just a foot and ankle surgeon. And so I hope for the benefit of your community, you get to take some general orthopedic call in addition to developing a foot and ankle practice. You have demonstrated incredible equipoise during your residency. You have dealt with issues that most people would not have been able to deal with anywhere near the decency and equipoise that you have dealt with. And in fact, you have no doubt taught me as much as I've taught you. And so I'm very grateful for that also. I'll never forget our march in the first Seattle protest against racism and police brutality, and how much I learned from you that day about the issues facing Black men, particularly young Black men in America. I'll never forget the need for you to wear a white coat to give you just some small element of protection as we set out to the protest that day. Similarly, one of the best experiences I've had during my career has been writing our position Peace Against Racism and Police Brutality, where we also had the help of Mario Taylor. It was a great experience, and as I've said earlier, I learned so much from both you and Mario in preparing that position piece. I am hopeful that piece can make a small contribution to changing the future of our country, not only for you, but also for our children. So it's been a great honor and pleasure for me to be able to get to know you over the last 5 years. I have a few simple requests for you as you leave Seattle. The first is that you continue to embrace your family as you do. I know you're a great husband and a great father. The next request is that you embrace your excellence as a physician. I know you're going to take great care of your patients. The third request is that you continue in ways small and large to try to change the world and try to bring more underrepresented minorities into medicine. And finally, I want you to keep in touch with me. And I mean that, and I hope it's forever. I've come to have an incredible respect for your talents, for your courage, and for your decency. And in fact, I've come to love you as a friend. I wish you and Terle the best and speak with you soon.
So first off, I want to congratulate the entire graduating class. You did it, you made it. 5 years is long and the achievement is fantastic. Specifically, I want to congratulate you, Aditya. I think that we've seen you grow from a junior resident to a really responsible, safe, thoughtful chief resident that we're all really, really proud of you. And I think one of the most important qualities that you have is your attention to detail and your focus. And a story that comes to mind for me about your focus is when we were in the OR together doing a case, you were so focused on making sure that the case was going well and that everything was going right that you failed to notice that the C-arm wasn't working very well. Unfortunately, for us, it broke halfway through. But fortunately for us at Harvard, we have excellent radiology techs, and the radiology tech was actually using the bed remote to move the bed up and down and be able to get really good quality x-rays. And because you were so focused on the case, you didn't see that and asked if they could get a better image. And at that point, when I said, I think she can do that since she's moving the bed and the C-arm at the same time with two different arms, you kind of just snapped back to reality, started laughing, and then we're really sort of impressed by it all. So to me, that just shows how focused you were of making sure that everything is correct and right. And that's something that I hope you continue to take with you in your practice. And I just wanted to tell you how proud we are of all of you, but of you in particular. You turned out just the way we wanted you. So keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Good luck next year during fellowship. They'll be very lucky to have you at Union, and just keep doing what you're doing. Thanks.
Hey everyone, I have the honor of getting a couple of minutes to talk about one of our outstanding graduating residents, Jimmy. So Jimmy, it's really been a privilege working with you over the past few years. We could tell from the first day you started working with us as a medical student on the shoulder service back in 2015. We all saw you as a standout, and we were always impressed with how well you worked with our team and how hard you worked. And you were always the first one to come in and the last one to leave. And so when you matched here, we knew we were getting an exceptional resident, an outstanding person to train, and you really did not disappoint. You've been so great to work with over the past 5 years, and your knowledge, your skills, your work ethic, they're all remarkable. And I know all these things are going to translate into you becoming a really great surgeon. So, but more than the great work you do in the hospital, I know that you're most proud of being a great father. And I don't know if anyone could envision working full time as an orthopedic resident and then having to travel a few thousand miles to Taiwan to spend time with your wife and your newborn. But if anyone could do it, it'd be you. And so I'm really happy for you, your wife, and your new baby. I'm sure you're going to have a wonderful year next year in Boston at MGH, and we're all happy that you're going to be coming back to work near us and won't be too far away. So just wanted to say that we're all really proud of the great job you've done with us over the past few years, and congratulations on moving on to the next phase of your life, both with your work and your family. So really happy for you. Congratulations.
Jackie, Andy, Mark, Kacy, Megan, Greg, Aditya, and Jimmy. I'm sitting here looking at photos of you all and thinking about what an incredible 5 years it has been, and think about interviewing you as aspiring orthopedic residents and watching you go through this program and to the mature orthopedic surgeons that you are today, about to embark on your fellowship and your future careers and the rest of your life. What an incredible accomplishment. Orthopedic residency is such an accomplishment on its own, never mind to have to do it through a pandemic and all of the challenges associated with that. You have all been such wonderful parts of the team. I will miss seeing each of you as I walk down the hallways of the hospital and interact with you, and the care that you have given to my patients and the patients of the entire department. You will be greatly missed. We look forward to having you as part of our alumni family, and I hope that you continue to stay engaged with us and say hello at meetings, and I will follow each of your careers with great interest, and I hope that I can be a resource for you in any way that I can. If you need to reach out to me about cases or questions or anything, let me know how I can be of help. I'm so proud of each of you and what you have accomplished, and I look forward to seeing where your careers will go from here. Congratulations on this great accomplishment, and best of luck.
5 fastest years of your life just happened. And I don't think there'll never be another segment of time that will go by this fast. When we first started and when we first met on day one, I said that one of the most important things that we can do is how we answer the phone and how we present ourselves to people. And the mantra that I had hoped you would adopt would be to say, how can I help you? Over the last 5 years, you have certainly demonstrated that you have learned that, and that became the most important thing that we do. Because in order to answer a patient, when you have given them that question and then answer their reply, is to know all that you have done, to treat them with kindness and care, and with the expertise that you have learned these last 5 years. So I'm proud of you, proud of the maturation you have made, and I wish you the best of luck in your careers and in the years to come. So thank you for spending your time with us. I deeply appreciate it, and I'm very proud of you.